Hello and welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. I'm going to make this really, really fast because there's a lot that's been going on ever since the first of the year, ever since Trump went out of office and Biden came into office, because it's been so political and so heated. A lot of things we just can't keep up with. There's so much going on from day to every day. Let me tell you, it's just ridiculous. Ever since November 3rd, it's been a roller coaster. It's just been nuts. The political arena, I've never seen it like this before, ever. If you thought the past 4 years of vitriol just towards the president because he was orange, because he was a bad man, because he was a this, a that, a slander, can you imagine waking up every day and so many people hating you and doing it publicly, doing it on camera, doing it on social media, everywhere you turn, people are hating you, and you're just trying to do your thing and smile and enjoy the day and do what you need to do for your job that you made it kind of, not exactly, it wasn't even his career. He was a businessman, is a businessman. But because he wasn't one of the swamp that's been up there for 50 years, now he's president. All that mess is just really interesting. And originally I didn't like Trump myself either. But then I grew to like the man and was really following along with a lot of the stuff he was doing. And one of the first things he did when he first came into office in 2016 was to sign about 4 or so executive orders. Boom! Slander, name call, Nazi, bigot, sexist, blah blah, whatever it was. Just all this stuff, all this hate and vitriol just came out of the woodwork, and all of a sudden people are all just hating Trump. And it's like, just because he signed executive orders, and I'm like, wow, normally presidents sign executive orders all the time for various things, for various reasons, doing this and undoing that, or whatever. And so stuff like that goes on all the time. So why is Trump any different? Well, there was a reason, and it was because of it wasn't so much the executive orders themselves. It was because they hated the man. They hated him so much. They had to do the narrative media. So if you're watching any of the big 5 cable news networks, they're all saying the same things. They're all using the same keywords. You might as well be watching one station over the other, because they're all the same thing. It's cookie cutter journalism, and it's not real journalism, because they don't do a lot of research. They hide a lot of truths. There's a lot of stuff going on in the Middle East that we don't even hardly know about. Thank you, Eric Steckelbeck. So there's a lot of stuff going on that is being omitted, that a lot of truths that are not being told. You have to search this stuff yourself, and if they start deleting not just cancel culture but whole social platforms, how much control over the information that we know is there that's really going on, that has to make you think. We're going to get to that at the very end of the video with something. This is Gamers for Christ, after all. It's been a very busy week. So Amazon, Bezos, he for a warehouse in Alabama, he doesn't want his employees to be able to vote by ballot by mail, because there's just too much fraud that can actually happen there. Really? No mention of the presidential election. They're just his own employees with Amazon in Alabama. You're not going to be able to put in your ballots for president, treasury, secretary, whatever, for this warehouse in Alabama. No, we're not doing a mail-in ballot. Sorry. And that's Amazon. Interesting stuff. And then we actually have where that was interesting. After all this has come about, and now Governor Newsom, after there was a petition out there, over 1.5 million, to recall the governor of California, all of a sudden, we'll open the state. We'll open this date now. It's all about the timing. Things that make you go, what is really going on here? And we don't dare support anyone outside the swamp. Trump. We can't do that. All this is like a recipe for disaster. Why do so many people get worked up over Trump? Why? You got to think of why. You got to think of questions. We got to critically think. Excuse me, I'm talking real fast. I have a little time. I'm pressed for time, and there's a cat right there going up. Black cat. He or she's been shows up on occasion because we have lots of birds. Anyway, and with the new president now in office since January 20th, how many executive orders has he signed? Has he been slandered? Has he been crossed? Has his authority been questioned? No. let's do 5. Let's do 12. Let's do 15. Let's do 20. Let's do 27. Let's do 30. How he's only been in office for like a week, and he's signed how many executive orders? Oh, we can't make fun of him. He's not a Nazi. He's not a bigot. He's not a xenophobe or a transphobe or whatever this or that. We can do a lot of hate on this guy. Look at all the executive orders he signed. Oh no, we aren't hearing that from the media at all, are we? Nope. Am I talking too fast? Yes, I'm sorry. Anyway, just too much stuff going on, and because of that, the Keystone Pipeline it's gone, and in this poor guy, I saw his video. It has gone viral. All I could do is feel for the man because Henry Davis, I think that's his name. Where did all my notes go? I think his name was Henry Davis. He was a black man. He was in his car, and he was doing his video, and he was just really upset because he lost his job because he worked with the Keystone Pipeline, and it's just gone. He just bought a new car. He's got a family, and his career is gone. I mean, my goodness. That's just... Phew. You can't imagine what he's going through. I mean, we all can, I guess, because so many people have lost their jobs because of a lot of Democratic governors, but we're going to blame Trump, that have all the quarantines and closing businesses, not letting people go outside, all this mess because of the virus, which has killed a lot of the backbone of our country because that is small business. Forget about the big tech for the moment because I'm not talking about it. Because I am on something as of right now anyway. And here we go. And then there's, Anthony Fetters, also with the Keystone Pipeline, that was even, contemplating, okay, if we understand the president doesn't like this method of energy, but we have it, and it helped us be self-sufficient. It's helping the indigenous people up here. People have jobs where things are happening for the good, this and that and the other. Why can't there be a transition period? Why is there not a choice of either this or something else? Why does that have to be? Why are jobs being just written off by a sign by the pen of a paper, or the pen of a sign of a paper? My brain's going too fast. My mouth is going even faster. So I apologize. So Anthony Fetters is questioning this. Henry Davis is just... He's just lost it, and he's gone viral, which is just simply amazing. Things that make you go, Tommy Tuberville in Alabama, which is my home state, by the way, which maybe I shouldn't say or already say it. I think I said it videos ago, so you probably already know this. But Tommy Tuberville, he is working very hard with the people here in Alabama and those that be here because of all these executive orders. Some of them is going to be affecting the energy jobs in my own state, and he's working his little tail off and hopefully getting his offense and defense ready to be able to help prevent 20,000+ jobs being deleted here in Alabama that are energy jobs. Wow what a president we have. This is just so fun. It's never ending. It's never ending. When they want to impeach now a citizen, an ex-president that's pretty much now a citizen, what is this? It's like Cromwell's head on a spike, where it goes back to, I don't know how many hundreds of years ago in the United Kingdom when they actually dug up this dead king or dead leader that they hated so much. They dug him up out of the ground, chopped his head off, put his head on a spike, and until his head fell off during a rainstorm or something crazy like that. That's what they are trying to do to Trump. Just because they hate Trump, they want to have the vitriol there. They want to spread it, and we hate the man, we hate the man, we hate the man. You can look at Pelosi, and she just looks like she's just mad at the world every single day. I don't know what her problem is. Does anybody know? Forget Democrat and Republican for the minute. What is her problem? She really doesn't like Trump. She doesn't really like Republicans. Boy, is there a little bias there? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's eating too much ice cream. Maybe she's retaining a little bit of water. I don't know. But there's just weird things that are just like, poof, that are making my head go, and a lot of other people's heads poof go. So because this is Gamers for Christ, I just wanted to... mention one thing. Of course, people that are Trump supporters are being vilified, being called terrorists when, just what, 5-10 years ago, things happened, and we were bowing down to the dictators of the rest of the world, and a few presidents of the world, and a lot of dictators, and the whole Obama's apology tour is what I'm actually referencing here, and that whole mess. And so when people were attacking our country and doing things to us, we couldn't say the T word. We couldn't call them, no, they're a religious group. They're nice. They're friendly. They're not all like that. We can't put them under one label, but they can do that to us. We're all domestic terrorists, aren't you? Are you one? I'm one. I've had is it 10, 2, and 4? Am I a pepper? Are you a pepper? Are we a pepper too? I don't know. But hey, they don't like us. They want to vilify us. They want to slander us, and they want to just do all sorts of crap to us because they hate us so much, because they're gonna call us out, make a list, and they've even mentioned it, AOC, along with a lot of other people. Isn't that wonderful? Boy, that's full of love, ain't it? I think so. I don't think so. That's not love at all. That's not love a neighbor. That's not the golden rule. Wow. Things that make you go, And speaking on that, since this is sort of a gamers, I started with video games and relationships and talking about God and Christ and a little bit of the Bible and trying to do a little bit of teaching here and there. And then all of a sudden, that Transformers game came out, and I sort of, focused on that as well. A lot of politics have come up, which has just made my blood boil, and I'm getting tired of being silent. And so I started doing a few political videos as well. And of course, all my numbers are now wonky. I don't know what's going on. It's been viewed one time with maybe a few 13 seconds. So why do I have 2 likes? Really? I don't know. Does that sound right to you? I don't think so. Not to me. So in the realm of video games, and I didn't like this originally back in the 90s because it made me think of having teenagers playing video games, challenge authority, challenge their teachers, challenge the police, challenge the parents. But in the meantime, think about this. I think with our information, with a certain group of people on mass media, or drive-by media, mainstream media, lamestream media, whatever you want to call them, because when they want to shut up the opposition, they want to delete the opposition. They have deleted, and it's not easy. This had to have been planned for Parler to be gone. It just happened to coincide at the same time with some of what Trump said, with Parler being deleted, because a lot of people before Christmas we're actually saying, I'm going to Parler. You can see us at Parler. If I'm shut down here, if this is shut down and we're shut down, and you can go to Parler. We're over at Parler, or you can go to our website and go blah, 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 blah.com. You can find us there. If you can't get your information, or we can't communicate to you, there's other ways. We're going to do it this way. So I think all that talk before Christmas had them excited and threatened and scared. We got to get rid of Parler. Look at this. Are you seeing what this guy's saying? Oh my gosh. And this person, oh gosh, we got to check out this Parler. This is where this stuff is coming from. Oh no. And so I think it just happened to coincidence, quinky dink, that by the time we get to a certain point after the turn of the year, they were probably going to plan on getting rid of Parler anyway. But look at the timing of everything. Just at the same thing of the timing with Pelosi before Thanksgiving. Used the opportunity because she knew they were going to win the presidency before the election. And she was already looking into having the transition of the president turn to the vice president, because she knew Biden's not going to last. It's going to go to Kamala. They're Kamala. Yeah, have a nice day. Sorry, my employees are texting here on the computer. And in the meantime, she uses Trump's COVID to notice that and let the people know, oh, well, we're looking into say if the president is in bad health, we can do this, make sure there's an even transition to power to the VP. No, it wasn't about because Trump had COVID. It was in preparation for what was going to happen November 3rd. They knew. Let me tell you, they knew. I've seen a video where somebody, I forgot where it was. I was in a conversation in the comment section, and it was, what do you mean? The what do you mean guy. Love that guy. Great guy. Mixed marriage. Great. I praise him. He speaks a lot of truth. He's trying to get a lot of stuff out there as well. What do you mean? I love that. Hey, love you. But he was even talking about actually kind of taking down some prophets that a lot of people were saying that God told them in a dream or vision or whatever that Trump is going to win the election. He's winning the election. He's going to be the next president, kind of thing. And I'm thinking, okay, well, wait a minute. And then all of a sudden, Biden is now president. So were their prophecies wrong? I think not. I think if God really talked to these people, they were warning them. He was warning us. Trump did indeed win the election, but Biden is our president, and he really didn't win. That's the whole point. I think God was trying to warn us ahead of time who really won the election. That was my whole point in that comment section. I actually made a point about after that because I was questioned about it. Something that you always need to do is if the template is the same, the narrative is the same, the keywords are all the same from the people that you're listening to, then there's something wrong. You need to question it. Just like electronic arts, gaming, challenge everything. Actually, that's not right. Excuse me. Electronic arts. It's in the game. Challenge.